when the notification is done, immediately the insurance companies are supposed to respond to the claimant. And in responding, there are two things that are done. We will pay, we will not pay. Okay. We will pay. Support your claim with this.
Insurance is a contract, and contract comes with terms and conditions.
When there's a claim, report within a certain time period. If you don't report within that time period, we as insurers become prejudiced.
Our topic today is one that affects many individuals and businesses alike: insurance claims. Insurance is a crucial aspect of our lives, providing us with a safety net against unforeseen events and unexpected losses. However, when it comes to filing claims, there are numerous challenges that can arise, making the process daunting and complex. Today, we will delve into the world of insurance claims, exploring the hurdles faced by both policyholders and insurance companies, from the documentation requirements to policy interpretation, claim assessment, and valuation. We will shed light on the intricacies of this process, and we will also touch upon the new act, claim denials and the subsequent appeals, delays caused by administrative procedures, and the persistent issue of fraudulent claims. Our panel of experts have extensive experience in the insurance industry, offering diverse perspectives on the matter. They will share their knowledge, practical advice, and real-life examples to shed light on the complexities of insurance claims. My name is Matilda Boateng, and this is Legal Agenda. My guests for today are Madam Hannah Amakumsin, and she's the Business Development Manager with First Anchor Risk Management Limited. I also have with me Mr. Michael Adomako. He's the Head of Product and Innovations at Star Assurance, and Mr. Charles Anson Denchi. He's the Senior Marketing and External Relations Manager, National Insurance Commission. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So I'll go straight to NIC. So what's your role? Because most often it's so difficult. I mean, the challenge with claims in Ghana. So we want to know your role as an insurance commission in overseeing insurance claims and protecting the rights of policyholders. What is your role?
Right. So thank you very much. Basically, the National Insurance Commission is the regulator of all the regulated insurance entities. And the NIC is there to ensure that there is safe and stable insurance market and sustainable market as well. We ensure policies that the insurance companies are into to ensure that there is penetration, there's also financial inclusion, there is financial stability. We ensure that existing companies or clients and future ones, our policyholders, have very good policies from insurance companies. With regards to claims, I would start by saying that usually when there is a claim, the claimant is supposed to report, first and foremost, to report the claim to the insurance company. That is what we call the notification. When the notification is done, immediately the insurance companies are supposed to respond to the claimant. And in responding, there are two things that are done. We will pay, we will not pay. Okay. We will pay. Support your claim with this. After that, the insurance company does what we call investigation. They investigate into the claim to see whether the claim is admissible, whether it is within the insurance period, what are the items that are insured, and what are the perils that are insured. Is these perils that have triggered to a claim? They look at all these, and then thereafter, if it is something that they can handle in-house, it is handled in-house. Where they have to outsource the claim, it is done, given to a loss adjuster, the loss adjuster will also do their findings and then come out with their reports and then towards settlement. When that is done, then insurance companies they have to issue what we call the discharge form, and then they go ahead with the settlement of the claim. And for instance, let me just touch on motor. Motor, because motor is one of the big portfolio in insurance underwriting.
Yeah.
And let me take this opportunity once again to say that when you bought any commercial vehicle or even your own personal motor insurance, when you do the insurance, first the registration number of your vehicle to the *920*57 hash. *920*57 hash. When you do this, you are allowed to follow a prompt where you have to enter the registration number of your vehicle, and then immediately gives you the insurance details as to whether the policy is in force, which insurance company has insured it, what is the color of the vehicle, and then the period of insurance. And let me emphasize on the color of the vehicle. Usually when you go to do the insurance, you say, my vehicle is this type, this is the make, this is the color. The color is important because even the police use this to do their own investigation as to whether you, Ama, the car that you say you owe, is the color red or white as it is on the MID. That is the motor insurance database. And when that is done, it's a check. Many a times we change the color of our vehicles and we don't endorse it through the insurance companies. And usually when there is a claim, there are other ways that you can also check. You can check on the engine number, or you can check on the chassis number of the vehicle as another alternative identity of the vehicle. But many a times when they go to the insurance hall, they go with the registration number of the vehicle, the make, and probably the color. So sometimes where you could use the chassis or the engine number to justify, you may not be in the database. So I would say that when you change the color of the vehicle, inform your insurers, even inform DVLA.
Okay, so let's assume all these have been done. But most often, I mean, paying the claims is quite difficult because that's the challenge out there. So we want to know, as a commission, what your role is in enforcing these bodies, the insurance companies, in satisfying policyholders with regards to their claim. Yeah. What is your role specifically?
Oh, specifically, we ensure
that people come to you.
Yeah, we ensure that when claims are admissible, insurance companies are supposed to pay. And many a times, the reason why probably an insurance company may not pay a claim is what triggers the claim might not be what had been insured. Or probably at the time of insurance, the policy was not in force, or the policy is not even in the database. Probably it's a hit and run vehicle. So these are some of the factors that insurers may not pay. But then when the claim is admissible and insurers or insurance companies doesn't pay the claim, you have every right to come to the National Insurance Commission to lodge a complaint that, look, I've been involved in an accident and an insurance company has refused to pay. Again, even on claims on motor, there's what we call the CAP 2021. The CAP 2021 have what we call limits of claim settlement. That's in respect to injuries. Okay. For instance, if it's a 5-seater, it's about 150,000 Ghana cedis. It means that if all the 5 are involved, it means that one will be limited to 30,000 Ghana cedis. However, because it's a 5-seater, it even means that if it is only one person or 2 people that were in the vehicle at the time of the accident, because they are entitled to the 150, depending on the capacity, incapacitation of the injury, they would be entitled to the limits within the cap. So for every number of seats, if it's a commercial 65, 35, 24, 15-seater, they all have the limits that their injured passengers are entitled to. So I would say that where you have an issue concerning claim based on the procedures that I've mentioned, you can come to the National Insurance Commission to launch your complaint. And we do handle these issues towards settlement, and they are done amicably.
All right, I'll come back to you, but we want to know specifically how long it takes when people are denied their claims, how long it takes for you to respond to them, because I'm sure you receive a lot of complaints every day. But we also want to know how long it takes for you to respond to their issues or claims. So we'll come back to you. Mr. Mike Adumak, we want to know, why do you deny people's claims? Why? We want to know, because a lot of people are so frustrated. Just bring this document. People don't even know the document they are supposed to provide. Do you even educate them on that? What should they do? Why do you deny them their claims?
Okay, I would say that it is not our sole view to deny claims. Insurance is a contract, and contract definitely has terms which should be respected, right? So there are times that clients or claimants go ultra-vires or go beyond the contract terms. They don't respect all the contract terms. So in the event of paying claims, we would have to respect our contract, which is our policy document we issued out to clients. And by virtue of one or two provisions, we may deny a claim. So let's say our contract states for motor insurance that you are supposed to have a valid driving license for a vehicle, and you don't have a valid driving license. In the event of a claim, we might deny you or may not pay. Or we could also have in the contract certain conditions that when there's a claim, report within a certain time period. If you don't report within that time period, we as insurers become prejudiced. We become a bit on the bad side by assessing and subsequently paying your claim. So you realize that following from our contract provisions, it sometimes becomes difficult for us to handle certain claims. That's how come we deny certain claims.
But we also know that the law mandates that, I mean, when you enter an insurance office, you should know the requirements that people need to provide before they can do or get their claims with regards to any accident or any thing that occurs to them, for them to demand a claim. Do you insurance companies do this, comply with this? Do we have that in your office?
Yes, we do. We display in our offices even the regulatory provisions from our NIC in our offices, letting clients know the basic documents they should submit in the event of a claim. As I said, however, there are certain things that would make it quite difficult for us to settle claims and to even sometimes to even settle to a quantum. Just like Mr. Anson of NIC said, there are times that claimants may even expect more, but we may not be able to give that so much by virtue of even a limitation according to the new directives or the new act.
Okay.
So that's what happens.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment. Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat. Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
But we want to know what goes into it, what you look out for to determine a claim or to prove.
Okay, so once a client or a claimant comes to us with a claim, which is a request for compensation under the contract term, we obviously would want to get information from you as to what happened. So we usually will issue out a claim form to the client. And in the claim form, you state your name, your details, what happened for the loss to occur, the date, the time, the policy that you have with the insurance company. So once we've gotten this, they will go a step further to say, because there are instances the incident could have happened in a remote area. So we'll be asked for pictures, be it a fire incident or a motor vehicle incident, we ask for pictures of it. Then there again, we want to also establish beyond the claim form and the pictures, whether there are other documents you may need to substantiate that if there is fire, did you report the incident to the fire service authority? If there was theft, did you report to the police station? So we would ask that you submit a police report or a fire service report in that regard for us to substantiate the cause, and we subsequently will treat. There are instances you realize that the claimant hasn't done these, and we encourage that you do them before we settle, just so that we prevent a bit of recurrence on the part of our claimants.
But a lot of times, people that is salage. I mean, that is what is damaging your reputation, and that is what is, I mean, preventing people from even going ahead to insure their properties and what have you, because there is no clear cut with regards to even the timelines that they need for a claim to be paid, or whatever they are requesting from the insurance company to be paid or given to them. Because it's like when they come, you give them that we are not done with our investigation. Is there a clear timelines for people to follow? That probably if you fill a form, if you inform us about an accident, this is how long it takes for us to respond to you. When you do this, this is the next step. Is there a clear timelines? People don't know all this.
The interesting thing is we've been informed by, or there's a directive from our regulator, NIC, stating clearly for each class of business a timeline. And I must say, at Star Assurance, we respectively follow the directive and we pay within time. The challenge always has been the instance where, let's say for motor insurance, a person has an accident and you ask for a police report, especially if there are injuries involved or there's death, and you ask for a police report, you realize that it may take some time for them to procure the police report. And invariably, because it's part of the contract terms, and for us to also substantiate, because there are instances where people who are not even involved in the accident would claim to be part of the accident. So you want to substantiate, and in so doing, if you are fraught with some difficulties with the police authorities, we suffer the brunt of such issues.
Okay, so I'll catch you right there. I want to read something from the guidelines from NIC, which I'm sure is regulating your activities. Then you respond to me whether when all this is done, because based on what you are saying, it's like there is no clear timelines with regards to payment. So when you look at their guidelines with regards to non-motor, it says, where all documents have been submitted and liability is admissible, the insurer shall adjust and compute the claim with the claimant and arrange for the discharge form to be executed within 3 working days. That's the first one. With regards to motor, where all documents have been submitted and liability is admissible, the insurer shall negotiate the claim with the claimant and arrange for the discharge form to be executed on the same day or within 2 working days. Then when we go to payment, that's 10.0. Upon the receipt of the discharge form, the insurer shall pay the claim within 5 working days. Yeah. So in all, they are saying that within 3 months, 4 weeks, it says 4 weeks from the date when all documents have been submitted, everything that needs to be done for your claim to be given to you, or whatever you are requesting from the insurance company, should be given to you. Is that the case?
Yes. Let me also with emphasis on my company, Star Assurance. What we usually do at Star Assurance, we go beyond, or we do better than what is even stipulated. As you said, a motor account even being about more than 50% of the whole insurance portfolio.
Yeah.
At our end, when even a claim is less than 5,000 Ghana cedis, we pay it within 24 hours. The monies are paid to you. Once you're able to complete what we call the discharge voucher, the monies are paid to you within 24 hours. So even though you are saying 3 days to 4 weeks, we pay it within 24 hours. So we do better. And generally, let me speak for the industry, that increasingly most insurers pay within time. But I'm just saying, as Star will pay it within 24 hours.
Okay. I wish I had someone to, I mean, give us his or her experience with regards to claim, because you are saying Star Assurance, that's better than maybe any other company, any other insurance company. But let's quickly move to Mrs. Hannah Amma Kumsen, who is a business development manager. I know you're a broker, and so we want to know, because most often brokers will come to you. If you go directly to the insurance people, they will not give you a good deal. I can give you a good deal, so sign up with me. But when it comes to their claims, brokers are nowhere to be found. What is your role in that?
Thank you very much, Counsel. Let me give a background about what brokers do entirely. So broker channel is one of the distribution channels that you can use to purchase insurance. Somebody can decide to go directly to the insurance company. Some can go through brokers, others can go through agents. Now we have the car marketing. People can just go through their phones and then use their phones to purchase insurance. But you can also come to a broker to get your insurance done. Let me give you 3 reasons why you will have to come to a broker to get your policy done. Then we'll follow up with our responsibility when it comes to claims management. So 1, a broker is more or less like your insurance lawyer. A broker is a professional. A broker is specialized in the field that they sought to do. So let's say you want to buy a motor insurance. You come to a broker. The broker knows the market very well. Like I mentioned earlier, we are professionals. We know the market very well. We know the insurance companies who pay claims promptly. We know the insurance companies who can give you competitive rates, give you a very good payment plan so that you know insurance is on expense. You know how you can sort things out, not just with motor, but with other policies as well. Insurance brokers, one of the main things that we do, like my brother said, insurance is a contract. And contract comes with terms and conditions. And insurance, I mean, until now, we've been using the UK, most of the UK system, because that's where it came from, the policy documents. So some of these things, some are in fine print, some are difficult to understand. If you are not a lawyer like yourself, you'll not be even aware that we have CAP 21, CAP 2021 and all that available. But when you come through the broker being the professional, will take you through all the conditions and then the terms, so that you know what you're going for. And what you're going for, is it the best for you? There are times a company may have about 3 policies covering one business or covering one entity, and the broker can advise you that you can merge all into one policy, and that's where you save the money part of it. And the good thing about engaging as a broker is that it comes at no cost to you at all. No cost. I know this sounds like it's too much to be true, but that is it. It comes at no cost to you at all. You come to us, we scout the market. Aside getting you the best rates, we get you the best cover for your product, and then you have no cost to pay, nothing. You are just good. We get somebody will ask, so how do you even make your money? We get our money by placing the businesses with the insurance companies. So when we place with them, they pay us commission. Believe it or not, if you place your business through a broker or you place a business directly, still there's a component for a broker that is being charged. If you don't engage a broker, that means the insurance company must train one of their workers to work on your policy for you. And
which is mostly difficult because they have a number of complaints to attend to.
Exactly. So you are better off always coming to us because we have the expertise. We can advise you and all that. So from there, then I'll talk about our role in claims. Like I mentioned, we already explained to you the conditions, the terms, the exclusions, the exceptions, the warranties that these policies that you've gone for come with. Like when Michael was speaking, we know that there are so many cars. We have cars, private cars, we have commercial cars, we have tractors and all that. We don't use one driver's license to drive all these. Each of them have the various driver's licenses that you use. So a private car will be going for a B license, a commercial car, D, F, E, F, and all that. But somebody who does not engage a broker may not get this advice from the broker. But if you come to me or you come to any broker, the broker will be in the best position to describe or explain all this to you. So that at the point of the claim, you are not sending a B license for a car that you've insured as a commercial car. Do you understand me? Or a truck. You're not sending a B license for a truck. In fact, before you even drive the car, you're not going to drive a commercial car or a truck with a B license. Do you get it? So that's one of the things that as brokers we do. Secondly, we serve as advocates. So for insurance, we have established a good relationship with all the insurance companies as brokers, because we give them businesses. We have that sort of rapport with them that we can speak to them during claims. So we advocate for you. Yes, we know there are timelines, but you know, human behavior and I mean the number of claims that come to insurance companies too is quite cumbersome. So if you have a broker, I'll be able to go in through the insurance company. Oh, this claim, you have to work it this way. You should speed up a bit, facilitate, so that you'll be happy. We also be happy. And we will not charge you. After you pay, if the insurance company has paid your claims, we don't charge you for anything. My brother also mentioned that there's some information you need in processing the claims. Let me come to motor again. In motor insurance, when you're processing the claim, if it's theft, you need a police report. It's fire. When it's fire, you need a fire report. You may not know these. We will advise you how to even get them. There are times I go to the extent of going to fire service to facilitate to get my clients fire reports for them. So all these are the nice things that comes with you using a broker. And the good thing that I mentioned is that using a broker comes at no cost, absolutely no cost to you at all. So why would you go directly to an insurance company when you have an advocate?
I see.